back to another video on my Liquid Chrome Nails channel. Today is Saturday. I got home, I worked a little bit this morning, I put on my comfy clothes, and I proceeded to do what I usually do on Saturdays, which is take my day planner. I got this from Chapters Indigo. I ordered it online. It's a really cool, neat day planner. It has lots of room in it. And I don't actually plan day by day, I kind of plan week by week, so it sometimes serves as more of a notebook than it does an actual day planner. Okay, so we're filming like this today because this is Molly, and Molly, God love her, hates, I know it's a strong word, but she hates my camera, my actual tripod and camera. So we're filming with the iPad and we're rolling with it. Isn't we, Molly? So anyway, I'm sitting down, it's a Saturday, and I'm going to plan my week of posts. I plan ahead my posts on my Facebook page. I just find that easier. I find I forget about posting on my Facebook page if I don't pre-schedule them. So there is a way that you can schedule posts on your Facebook page. I learned how to do it by Googling it. I suggest you do that. Sometimes when you ask people, it gets a little blurry and things get lost in translation. But if you haven't scheduled a post yet, when you do go to make a post, just pay attention to what you're hitting, and it actually will ask you if you want to schedule it. That is the coolest idea. I take all the photos from the week before, if I haven't gotten super excited and posted them anyway. That happens. I take all the photos from the week before and I schedule them. Sometimes I will schedule like 20 at a time. And then you can go back through your week and you can see which ones at which time did best. That's for another video. But today I decided to give you some pointers that I have put together myself about Instagram and about using Instagram. So the thing about that is, this week I downloaded a new app that is similar to Instagram and I'm really loving it. So I almost thought about not filming about Instagram and filming about VERO instead, which is the new app. But I decided to still do Instagram because I know a lot of you use it. But the new VERO app is really cool. I'll try to maybe put a screenshot or two up on the screen as I'm editing. I'm trying to get better at my editing if you haven't noticed. But this VERO thing is super cool. I think it will be a big deal in its own time. But for right now, I know a lot of us are still using Instagram. So I am gonna go ahead and talk about that. So let's get to it. So let's get started on our tips for Instagram. 9 chances to 10, I'm going to lose count of these tips, but I will add them up in the description box or in the thumbnail so that you know how many tips there are. Number 1, don't buy fake followers. Just don't do it. That's number 1, 2, and 3. Don't buy fake followers. Just don't do it. Just like YouTube, when you get fake subs or sub for sub or whatever, they claim that they know that and it looks bad on your profile. I don't know, but just don't do it. Number 2, have a plan. So I just kind of talked about that. Have a plan, the who's, the what's, the when's, the why's, what you're posting, what your audience is. Have a plan. Sometimes if you don't have a plan, you end up with some really weak followers that don't want to interact. And I'll get to that in a minute, the interaction. So the next tip is about the content you're creating. Who is it for? What is it for? Is it for selling product at your salon, selling retail? Is it for collecting clients? Is it just for traffic? Do you have a full book, but you want to keep up the traffic on your Instagram? Whatever it's for, think about that when you're creating your content. So number 4, always be creating a loop of interaction when you're thinking about what you're going to post. You want that interaction, and I'm going to talk about that a couple of more times before I'm done with my little list here, but you always want a loop of interaction, whether it's likes, whether it's comments, whether it's shares. You want that. You want that on Instagram, you want that on Facebook, you want that on YouTube. I want that on YouTube. And while we're talking about it, Liquid Chrome Nails on Instagram, on Facebook, like, share, make sure you're subscribed to my channel here so that you always know when I am uploading new videos. Also comment, throw anything down in the comments box that you want to hear about. I don't mind doing the research and presenting it to you, as long as you don't mind looking at Miss Molly face, who seems to be all up in my business today. So number 5, when you don't have anything planned, have meaningful stuff set aside, whether it's memes, whether it's statistics. Sometimes you can find really cute little statistics about how many women in the country get their nails done, or about the beauty industry. Sometimes you just can find little relevant things that are cute and playful. Sometimes they're a little heavier. Whatever it is that you find, sometimes it's interesting. Number 6, use a competition to get your customers to interact. I've talked about this on some of my other videos, and I will try to link them up above in the corner, this corner, or this corner. Anyway, I have got bracelets on, and she is just all over the place. So use the competition to make people interact with your channel. That's a very helpful way to bring people to your channel. It's also, or to your profile, it's also a helpful way to get people to interact. So user interaction posts. So where are my nails? That's a cool one. Take a really cool artsy picture of your own hand, or ask a client to do it. Maybe you have a friend that's a client that's really good at taking photos and things of the such. Ask them to do it. Where are my nails? Maybe they're outside in the snow, some sort of competition like that. Tag a friend. So tag a friend that would wear this color. Tag a friend that would wear these nails. Tag a friend that loves to wear stilettos. Tag a friend that would never wear these nails. I don't know, just tag a friend. You always want the interaction, you want the tag. So if you post wedding nails, if you have some wedding nails that you've done and you post them, so then you can make a, don't you, why are you barking? No. Mommy's filming. No, Molly, Mommy's filming. Okay, so maybe you have some wedding nails and you take some really awesome pictures of them. Post them. Have your clients tag, or your followers, tag a friend that's getting married soon. Maybe they're wicked cool. Maybe you'll get a client. Number 8, to make a stash of pictures that are recognizable to your brand. Perhaps you use the same way, the manner of editing that you use. I don't edit my pictures. I just try to use a really great camera and really great lighting. Someday I may edit them, and days before I have edited them. Some days I throw a filter on them if it makes the color pop. But as far as editing, full-on editing my pictures, I just don't do it. I don't look down on people that do. I just don't. It's not that I don't have the time, it's that I just don't have the interest in spending that much time before I post my. I'm actually going to insert a screenshot of some of the influencers that I follow on Instagram and how their profiles blend, how they are seamless, how when I come across one of their pictures, I automatically know it's theirs before I've ever even looked at the name, because it has that look to it. These are, I'll do 2 or 3, but these are 2 or 3 people that post a lot. These are 2 or 3 people that you should go visit their Instagram profiles if you're into this thing, and just kind of go see what they're doing. Maybe you can grab some ideas. Number 9, make sure that people are seeing your call to action. Keep in mind that you're only actually seeing about the first 3 lines of the words that you post, the caption that you post on your Instagram. So just keep that in mind. Make sure it's a call to action. Make sure it's something that at least makes people expand on your picture. So hashtags. Keep in mind that hashtags are there for you. Hashtags are there to make this all successful. The rule of thumb is you want to use less than 29 and more than 4. I know that is a big old amount of numbers, but less than 29 and more than 4. spend some time on your hashtags, look around and see which ones are most popular. Go to some really popular nail art pages, take a look at them, see what they're using, and maybe make your own little list from that. Another thing about hashtags is keeping a master list in your notes, or maybe even just written in your notebook by hand if that is what you prefer. But keep a master list of the hashtags that you have found work best for you and that seem to be working best for your competition. Another thing you want to do is revamp your follow list. So go ahead and follow some of the top influencers. Take a look around, see who's come onto the scene that is new, that is popular, and follow a bunch of people. Don't follow any more than 50 per hour because that makes it look like you are a robot and then you'll run into trouble with Instagram. But get some new followers. A lot of people, most people that are really killing it on Instagram are actually following everyone that follows them. So when you get a follower, when someone follows you, follow them back. Follow them back. Go through their list, go through their friends list or followers list, and follow extra people and get the ball rolling that way. So as much as you want people to be active on your profile, you need to be active on other people's profiles as well. If someone has a really cool picture, like maybe some of the Instagram influencers that I put up for you a minute ago, comment a genuine, heartfelt comment. Don't make it look like you're a robot. Don't make it look like you're a computer doing it, or that you're just looking for the likes or whatever, even though you really are just kind of looking for the likes. But go on and make a heartfelt comment about their picture. Another thing you want to do is tag the people that helped put together your picture. So if you're using Light Elegance products, tag Light Elegance, tag Artistic, tag tag your client, tag whoever you can tag in it. Maybe you use some new nail art brushes that are really cool. Tag the company that has made those. I hope that some of these things help. I really hope that you can like this video. I hope that you've enjoyed Miss Molly. I'm sure she's enjoyed all of you. If there's anything that you would like to see from my channel, pop it down below and I'll see what I can do. I really don't mind doing the research. I am going to put out a VERO video quite shortly. I may even film that today. These may come out at the same time. I'm really interested to see how that app I'm really sorry about that. I'm really interested to see how that app plays out. So I really hope that you have a great weekend.